Hello everyone, this is Hussam and it's my pleasure to present you about the Teach Act. We will discuss these elements. First, we will talk about what is the Teach Act. Second, what is the importance of the Teach Act. Third, we will discuss the section 110 expanded right. Also, we will talk about what the Teach Act doesn't allow, and finally, we will talk about what are the Teach Act requirements.
What is Teach Act? According to Copyright.com website, the Technology Education and Copyright Harmonization Teach Act, which issued in 2002, was the product of discussion and negotiation among academic institutions, publishers, library organizations, and Congress. Actually, it offered many improvements over previous regulations, especially by amending Section 2 of 110 and F from 112 of the United States Copyright Act. What is the importance of the Teach Act? Because the previous copyright laws that explain and discuss only how to use copyrighted materials in a face-to-face classroom setting, and because of the growth of distance education that doesn't contain a face-to-face classroom settings, regulations were needed to organize how to use copyrighted material in distance education classroom setting. Teach Act has these advantages. Actually, it allows the instructors to use a wider range of works in distance learning environment. The students may participate in distance learning sessions from virtually any location, and the participants enjoy greater latitude when it comes to storing, copying, and digitizing materials. What are the expanded rights under Section 110 the second? The first rule is transmitting performances of all of a non-dramatic literacy or musical work. Non-dramatic literacy works as defined in the Act exclude audiovisuals works. Thus, examples of permitted performances in this category, in which entire works may be displayed and performed, might include a poetry or short story reading. Non-dramatic musical works would include all music other than opera, music videos because they are audiovisuals, and musicals. Rule number 2: transmitting responsible and limit portions of any other performance. This category actually includes all audiovisual works such as films and videos of all types, and any dramatic musical works excluded above. Rule number 3: transmitting displays of any works in amount comparable to typical face-to-face displays. This category would include still images of all kinds. What is the Teach Act doesn't allow? According to Copyright.com, the new exemptions under the Teach Act especially don't extend to electronic reserves, course packs, electronic or paper, or interlibrary loan. Also, for commercial document delivery, also textbooks or other digital content provided under license from the author, publisher, aggregator, or other entity. Also, conversion of materials from analog to digital formats. except when the converted material is used solely from authorized transmissions and when a digital version of a work is unavailable or protected by technological measures. What are the Teach Act requirements? In order for the use of copyrighted materials in distance education to qualify for the Teach Act exemptions, the following criteria must be met. The institution must be an accredited, non-profit educational institution. The use must be part of mediated instructional activities. The use must be limited to a specific number of students enrolled in a specific class. The use must either be for live sessions or asynchronous sessions class. The use must not include the transmission of textbook materials typically purchased or acquired by students, or works developed especially for online use. Only reasonable and limited portions, such as might be performed or displayed during a typical live classroom session, may be used. The institution must have developed and publicized its copyright policies, especially informing students that course content may be covered by copyright, and include a notice of copyright on the online materials. The institution must implement some technological measures to ensure compliance with these policies, beyond merely assigning password. Ensuring compliance through technological means may include user allocation, authentication through internet protocol, checking, content timeout, printing disabling, cut and paste disabling, etc.